Hello, young explorers. Have you ever wondered how computers can solve really big problems super fast? Well, today we're going to learn about an amazing African-American scientist named Dr. Philip Emeagwali. He made supercomputers work much faster, helping people all around the world. His story is one of curiosity, determination, and creativity. By the end of the story, you'll know how his discoveries changed the world and why we call him one of the fathers of the internet. Philip Emeagwali was born on August 23, 1954 in Akure, Nigeria, a country in West Africa. He was the oldest of 9 children. Life in Nigeria was not always easy, but Philip loved learning, especially math. He was so good at math that by the time he was 14, he could solve problems that even adults found difficult. But there was a challenge. His family was not wealthy and going to school was not always possible. In 1967, a terrible war called the Nigerian Civil War broke out. Philip and his family had to leave their home and move to a safer place. Because of this, he had to drop out of school. Did Philip give up? No way. He kept learning on his own. His father gave him math books and he studied every day. He practiced math problems like they were puzzles waiting to be solved. This love for learning would help him achieve great things in the future. After the war ended, Philip wanted to continue his education. He worked hard and earned a scholarship to study in the United States. He traveled thousands of miles to pursue his dream of becoming a scientist. He studied at several universities, including the University of London, Oregon State University, George Washington University, and the University of Michigan. At each school, he learned more about mathematics, engineering, and computers. He was especially fascinated by supercomputers, giant machines that could solve complicated problems. While studying, he often thought about how nature worked. He remembered watching bees build honeycombs when he was a child. The bees worked together as a team, and that teamwork inspired him to ask a very important question. What if computers could work together like bees? Computers back then were not as fast as they are today. Scientists wanted to make them work faster, but they didn't know how. Philip had an idea. Instead of using one big computer to do all the work, why not use thousands of smaller computers all working together? This idea is called parallel processing. Think of it like this. Imagine you are building a big tower with blocks. If you build it by yourself, it will take a long time. But if you have 100 friends helping, the tower will be finished much faster. That's how parallel processing works. Instead of one computer doing all the work, many computers share the job and solve problems much faster. Philip decided to test his idea. In 1989, he used 65,536 small computer processors to work together like a team. They solved a difficult math problem in record time. This was a huge step forward for supercomputing. Scientists had been trying to do this for years, but Philip was the one who finally made it work. His discovery showed that computers could be much faster and more powerful than people had ever imagined. His work was especially important for solving real-world problems. Thanks to parallel processing, scientists could now make better weather forecasts, find oil underground, and even study space more effectively. Because of his hard work, Philip won a special award called the Gordon Bell Prize. This award is like a gold medal for people who make big discoveries in computing. Winning this award made him famous in the world of science. People began to realize how important his discovery was, and it helped pave the way for the powerful computers we use today. Philip's idea of parallel processing changed how computers work forever. His research helped create the technology that makes modern supercomputers, cloud computing, and even the internet possible. Today, thanks to his contributions, scientists and engineers can predict weather and stop natural disasters before they happen, search for oil deep underground, improve medical research to find new treatments for diseases, help NASA explore space more efficiently, make smartphones, video games, and apps work faster. Even though we don't always see supercomputers, they help us in many ways every day. Thanks to Philip's discovery, technology keeps improving and making our lives easier. Dr. Philip Emeagwali's story teaches us that by observing nature and using our imagination, we can solve big problems. If you like this video and would like to see more content like this, please give it a thumbs up. Feel free to leave a comment, share with others, and subscribe to our channel.